right, mugs and mugettes. What is up? We are back to PeekskillMugs finally. It seemed like eons. Two weeks?
Months.
2
2
months.
2 weeks.
We were at the mall hanging out. They Paul Blart kiboshed all of our footage. We couldn't
All
air
of our
it.
dreams. Probably the best footage we've ever had ever.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
It's on the editing room floor.
Like, we don't have to tell you guys where we are. We're definitely in Buffalo Jack's carport today again because we got lucky in New York today. It's rainy and kind of nasty, but it's like 50 degrees. Look, we're all like perfect, hanging out and doing all that.
50-ish.
Ish. Yeah.
You can see our breath.
It's probably 40. Yeah.
It's probably 40.
Celsius or whatever. I don't know.
The lower.
But
The lower
it's great to
of
be
the two.
back. We got a lot to talk about today. We're gonna have some fun. And when we all started this back in September or October. Oh, first of all, I got to do the whole thing. We got TW. He's full blown on stage today.
Full blown. Yes.
Look at this. You guys all love. It's been long overdue. We
The
need to get him
ratings
up
are
here.
through the roof because of TW being here right here.
We should just
Live
leave right
in the
now.
flesh. We
should
should
just leave.
We'll be off screen. He'll be on screen.
Then of course we have Jack. It's Phil.
Peace.
And Chris is back there. Where's that little baby, Matt? No, you're not.
Baby's
gonna wear
here.
that. And then Craig and Mark behind the scenes,
Yep.
looking for a bottle opener, I think.
It's actually on the cooler on the front.
So when we started this thing back in September, October, it was football driven. It was sports driven, and that's what we talked about. And obviously, like the Super Bowl ending a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, but when we started it back then, didn't we have Brian?
Who's
yeah,
Brian?
Where's that guy?
Where is he?
Brian.
Where is Brian?
Remind me who that
I
is
forgot
again?
to tell him we were filming this week.
Oh.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry.
That means he's at the brewery waiting for us outside.
Yep.
Shivering like this.
That or he went to Disney World.
Brian will be there soon.
Yes. But that's the whole thing. Like, we talk about football, and then, we went to the mall, and we didn't have any football to talk about. But you know what? Times have changed. Now you got the interwebs, you got the freaking NFL Network, you got Twitter. Football is happening, and it's been a crazy offseason. So we're going to talk about football anyway. I don't care. We're going to do it. It's February 30th. What is it?
27.
Yeah, something like that.
31st? February 31st?
We're actually
It's almost March. That's all
we're
that
actually
matters.
3 weeks.
Smart.
We're actually 3 weeks out from the Super Bowl.
Okay. Anyway.
Anyways,
Well, the combine,
That's what
the
it was.
NFL
That is-
combine
it
was
was
supposed to
3 weeks
happen this
ago.
week.
It was, yeah.
And we've already seen crazy stuff happen in the NFL this year. Quarterbacks changing hands. We had Phil's Lions trading Matthew Stafford to the LA Scrams for Jared Goff, like
Yep.
#1 pick.
Because bottom isn't good enough. You got to go
Yeah.
lower.
yeah. How's that going to work out?
You
for
got
Oh,
They're trying to be the Jets.
you got
5
Carson
years.
Wentz
Let's try.
going. Hey, easy, buddy. You got Carson Wentz going from the
Sorry.
Eagles
Giants are
to
better.
the Colts. I mean, these are all #1 picks.
Actually, that's a great move for them. Actually,
Who?
For Carson Wentz.
Yeah, he needs to get
Yeah,
out of there.
because Rivers went where?
Retirement.
Tired. He's done.
He's done.
And Drew Brees is going to retire soon.
Hanging out with his 9 kids.
Probably 10 and 11 on the way.
Yeah.
That guy.
Well, now it is.
With Wentz, I mean, it's good he's back with Frank Reich, but, we'll see how that works out for him. I mean,
But here's
he was
another-
terrible last year.
Yeah, and the good thing about that though, it's Philadelphia is probably worse than New York when it comes to like sports fans.
Oh,
and media,
They're right there.
all that stuff. And Indianapolis is like a walk in the park, man. They're like,
Oh, you can easily do it. Everyone's going to love you.
yeah.
Yep.
Win, lose, all
So,
good.
But
Philly's
then we
tough.
got a few other big time names out there. Deshaun Watson, who said he'll never play another down for the Houston Texans again, ever.
Yeah.
I mean, who has the leverage in that? Who has the leverage in that?
Well,
Is it the Texans or is it Watson?
I think it's the Texans. 'Cause
Okay.
Didn't he just sign a contract?
He did.
Yes.
He signed a contract extension,
All right.
so that's your
But
So
basic-
that's
All right, but when
that's
has it
their up.
worked
That's-
out for
that's
the
their
team?
up.
In any of these situations where the guy wants out, when has it worked out for the team? They always have to deal him.
Yeah.
He's
well,
not
even Carson Wentz, they're paying $31 million to have him not on the team. Is that what it is? The Eagles,
Yeah.
something like
That's
that.
a great. How that work? How does that even work? Just to get rid of him? Just to
Yeah.
have him hit
It's a
the
huge
road?
cap hit for him.
Yeah, like hit the
That's
road,
great.
Jack. Here's your paycheck.
Yeah. So
Which is
Deshaun, I
crazy.
think when you look at all those zeros behind that 140, I mean, you think about it, right? But if you're not happy, you're not happy, and
Right.
he'll leave.
Yeah.
Like he had that. They promised him a little say in what was going to happen when they hired a GM, but then they just never called him back, and they hired somebody anyway, and he felt a little slighted on
Slighted?
that. You know,
Yeah.
you can't be honest with me. Just don't tell me you're going to let me be part of the decision making,
And I'm
then
not.
not let me
And
do
just
it.
give me 140 million. That's not
But he's
enough.
also like, as a Jets fan, there's a lot of connections with Deshaun Watson to the Jets. I don't want the Jets to give up 3 first-round picks.
No.
And I mean, the guy still
The Jets
went
already
4,
got a quarterback.
They still went 4-12 last year. It's not like he made like everybody around him better. He had statistically, individually, yes,
Right.
he's great. He's top 3 quarterback probably in the NFL statistically.
But you need talent
They went
around him,
4-12.
though. You can't do it all by yourself.
Well,
It's not going to make a
apparently
difference
Will
going to the Jets.
Fuller is like one of the most sought after free agent wide receivers. And,
Absolutely is.
well, he was taking the juice too.
Well,
He missed the
First year
last-
he didn't get hurt.
Yeah,
He was taking the juice.
Interesting.
Yeah, shocking, right?
Where do you think, TW?
About what?
Deshaun Watson. Where's he going to end up?
Never met him.
Just pick a team. Can't.
Yeah.
See, nothing comes to mind. Yes.
No, he's like, leave me out of this one.
Let me answer.
I'll be in later.
Let me answer that for you, TW. I'm thinking the Denver Broncos are
Okay.
going to take him.
I wouldn't be
Denver.
shocked at the
Does
Broncos.
Denver have
It was-
picks to make that move?
John Elway is
Maybe.
on thin ice. He is desperate.
He is.
I mean, he's the Broncos franchise. He's the face of the Broncos forever. But they keep moving his position around. Like, what are you, president of this or
Yeah, he was
GM or this?
Of operations, he was, right?
Like, he'd give up 3 first-round
Yeah.
picks.
He took a
just to
step
get
back,
some-
though, didn't he? That was not the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were probably putting pressure on him, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who do you think? What team?
Carolina Panthers.
That'd be a good choice, too.
That would be good. There's talent there. You know,
They'll trade
He's-
Christian McCaffrey. Like,
What?
he's already past his prime. The dude's 24, but he's got
He's
beaten up.
24.
He's got beaten up so bad that I don't know.
Don't
Yeah.
tell that to Phil.
yeah, my keeper
Your keeper.
hooked me up 2
Dude,
years ago.
he's banged up.
He's a
already.
goner.
He was a goner.
All right,
But
so
that
you
was my
got-
fantasy team basically lived and died because of Christian McCaffrey. There's a lot of pressure I
That's
had
how it goes, man,
on that
sometimes.
dude. Damn.
What about you two? Who'd you say? Where's he
Where-
go? Deshaun.
I like your pick. I do like Carolina for him to go there. But you said, what are they going to give up? Are they going to give up McCaffrey or not, or picks?
Give me a ton of picks.
You know, it's just crazy how much you give up for one person. To me, you need more than that person to make that team.
I hear you.
Seriously.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's
Quarterback.
pieces,
Yeah.
yeah.
The other quarterback in talks right now is 2, right? Russell Wilson.
Yeah, of course.
That
He's
came
not-
out
he's
of
not
no-
happy.
That came out of nowhere.
That
kinda.
came
Yeah,
out of
he's
nowhere.
not happy.
He's a 33-year-old playing behind a shoddy offensive line, weapons, and it's the West Coast. Nobody, no offense, but nobody really cares about the West Coast.
Maybe
You
Gary
guys
from
are
Guam
young
does.
ladies.
He's closer to the West Coast.
Gary
Well,
from Guam
he might
send
care.
hate.
He might
hate
care.
mail
He
right now.
just unfriended. We've just
Yeah,
been,
right.
you know,
Yeah.
blocked.
I got you, Gary. Don't
If they're
worry.
saying, if they're saying 3 first-round picks for Russell Wilson, he's 33. What's he going to do? He needs to go to a contending team
Yeah.
right now. What contending team needs a quarterback? None of them.
None, because I think Tampa Bay was that perfect spot. Where
That
they
would've
just
been
needed
perfect.
That,
The
they
Saints-
did
Well,
everything
whoa,
else
the
but
Saints-
that.
Saints, or what if
And the Saints too, yeah.
Ben's coming back allegedly, but say if Ben wasn't coming back, that team is built to win.
Sure.
It is.
You know,
Yeah.
something like that. I don't know if they have
Yeah.
the picks to do it and trade.
I'm
but-
calling the Saints if he does get traded. I don't know if he's going to get traded, but I'm going to say the Saints. If Russell Wilson does get moved, Drew Brees, I think it's going to retire. He's just waiting for
Yeah.
Yeah.
the league year to start, and they can do like some financials and blah blah blah, whatever.
So you really don't think he's going to play at all this year? That's it. You
Who?
think it's Drew Brees?
Yeah, I think he's done.
Then that would be a good spot for him.
Yeah.
Then, for
Yeah.
sure. They're
would-
definitely built to win already.
Yeah.
Yep.
Russell Wilson and the
But they're in
Miami
cap.
and the Miami Dolphins
Miami
connection.
Dolphins. But
Right.
the Saints are in cap
Yeah.
hell.
That's true.
They
That's all they need too.
They are
That's
so
all they need.
far over the cap.
Yeah.
They have a decent quarterback, the Dolphins, but
Yeah, but that's
Nah.
that's the other landing spot for Watson, right? So they've been talking about Miami, Watson to Miami.
Sure.
They trade him Tua back. It's very similar to the Jets.
Uh,
No, I'm serious. I think that's the two places. He's either going to the Jets or Miami.
I don't want the Jets to give up picks. I don't think.
wanna
I
keep
mean,
Darnold?
they went. I think you got to give Darnold one more shot in this offense because it's definitely catered to him. That's why they hired the guy, I think. But every day you read more, and it's like almost like they want to move on from him.
So
I
what,
don't know.
in your ideal Jets draft, are they drafting whoever, one of the quarterbacks to 2, field whoever, or going like offensive line, keeping Darnold, give him weapons and all that?
I'm in that boat, that small boat, that little freaking Titanic. rescue
That's a
boat.
dinghy. It's a
A
dinghy.
I'm
You're
in
a
that dinghy.
You're in a
that
dinghy.
says keep Darnold.
Yeah.
And, and kind of, give him a chance. He's 23 years old. He's still younger than more than half the starting quarterbacks in the NFL.
He's half
so-
your age anyway.
Yeah, he is. He could be my son.
He could.
it could be.
Anyway, all right. We got one more guy to talk about. J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt from the Houston Texans. Houston doesn't do many things right, but by releasing him instead of trading him to get the best thing, they did good there. They're like, you choose to where you want to play.
Yeah.
Where's he ending up?
Oh, he's going to play with his brothers. He's going to Pittsburgh, I think. That would be very interesting because he has a lot of other options. And I know you're going to talk about Green Bay, but I think he's going to definitely weigh the difference of that. Do I play with my brother or do I, go somewhere else?
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick Steelers.
What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, I think Steelers too. I think the wild card though, I'll give it to you, Jack. The Bills.
Yeah.
Wow, that
that's
would be
awesome.
awesome.
That would be a huge pickup for the Bills defense.
Jack likes the Bills.
You know
Sure.
what? And even if the Buffalo Mafia has to pay him to come,
I don't think that works.
They're very
during
generous.
I don't think that works in the salary cap thing.
trust me, it does.
They pay him in chicken wings.
Yeah, throw him over a table.
I think he's sitting on probably half a dozen offers right now.
Sure.
Yeah, the appeal of playing with his brothers. His brother is a fullback for the Steelers, the defensive end. T.J. Watt, probably the J.J. Watt 5 years ago. That's what T.J. is. He's dominating. But if Ben Roethlisberger retires, they don't have a shot at going to the Super Bowl, and that's what J.J. Watt. That's what he wants.
Right.
The Bills, they don't have
Yeah.
a ton of money. Maybe it'd be 1 year, $15 million probably.
Yeah.
Peanuts, yeah.
Like I said,
It needs that.
That's how much we make for every episode of this. Right here.
Yeah, this $15 million production
Right here.
But I like if Aaron Rodgers keeps playing like that for the past couple of years. I could see him going to Wisconsin, Green Bay. He went to Wisconsin. That's they're right there, but what are they? The third best team in the NFC right now, Green Bay. And I think for the
Who's
first
got
time,
a lot of cap money though? Ben?
he should go to the Jets then.
I know the
That
Jets
money.
do, but I mean he's not going there. We know
The
that.
Patriots have a lot of money. They don't have a
They
quarterback.
don't have a quarterback.
do they get Cam or not Cam Newton?
Newton.
Scram him. Get Russell Wilson.
Oh, jeez. Let's not even talk. All right, we're
Yeah.
done with the NFL. All right, that was really good talking about the NFL. for the
And they
first
get
time.
J.J. Watts.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Come on. Gotta hate the Patriots.
All right.
They
On
got
that
no
note,
shots, though.
Yeah.
we'll be right back.
Craig, I'm gonna let you win because it's your birthday, dude. So, listen, after this game, are you gonna get your birthday burger?
Probably. I mean, it is. That's the deal. I haven't had a burger in a while.
Listen, dude, I haven't been to McDonald's in a long time. How about you?
No, I haven't been to McDonald's in a long time. Wait, to be honest, you know what I've never done?
What's that?
I don't know if I should admit it. I've never had a Big Mac.
Oh,
Ever.
dude, I'm gonna buy you one.
A Big Mac. A Royale with cheese. A Big Mac. Yeah, I never had one.
What's up, Brian? How
What's
are
going
you?
on, brother? How you been?
Good, man. Gonna celebrate Craig's birthday?
Yeah, a little regular, buddy. Little
Listen.
birthday.
He's not gonna have the birthday burger here, though.
It's free.
I'm gonna send you to Mickey D's to get his first Big Mac ever.
He's never had a Big Mac.
No.
And he's like, what, 60?
63.
63. All right. Well, I'll go get that.
All right,
I'll be back.
Good. Thanks.
Hi there. Let me get 2 Big Mac meals with Coke to drink.
Large?
Medium.
Okay.
And then 2 more Big Macs, just sandwiches and no onions. Alrighty. Birthday Big Macs on the way. 2 Big Mac meals and 2 more Big Macs.
Oh, wow. This is the best gift a guy can get. Thanks. All right, cheers.
Cheers. Good practice, man. Nice. All right, here we go.
No. Oh my God.
Clean entry. Kind of sounds like feels like a special sausage. Well, just ketchup and mayo.
And pickles.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I always like the McDonald's onions. You know, they're like little.
I actually get my Big Mac. No onion. I never like those.
Not bad. I've been McDonald's fried though.
Did it live up to its all it's supposed to be?
I didn't have high expectations. But we know McDonald's is pretty consistent. Like I just like a little cheeseburger guy once in a while.
All right, I can feel it. I feel it passing through my heart.
We will be calling 911 soon.
Wash it down.
That's why I like Coke.
Even though we have some snow on the ground right now, but who's ready for some golf?
I am.
I am.
Let's get out
Definitely.
there
We
and
might
play.
not be playing until April in New York, but
You know
but
who's
that's
not
all
going to be
right.
playing in April?
I know. Who isn't going to be playing in April?
That would be Eldrick Tiger Woods.
Yes.
That was crazy, man.
I never knew that was his name.
Eldrick?
I thought it was Tiger.
Who would name their kid Tiger?
Who wouldn't?
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
Lion? What about lion? No,
about
I do know a
liger?
lion.
How about
I do
liger?
know a lion.
Well, you're a
liger.
lion right now.
Liger.
Tiger. It's Bedford Skills and Magic. What?
Come on, Mitch.
That's true.
Well, we were saying before, he has a terrible track record driving, right? So at this point, you would figure you may have people.
He needs to, get an Uber, a chauffeur,
Yeah,
something.
Well,
Something.
All right, let's.
Lyft,
We're not.
maybe?
We're not.
Lyft,
We're not.
all
We're
of
not
that.
jumping to conclusions saying
But
with
I-
toxicology, they didn't do one. They didn't. But
No,
he's,
he's
in the
wrong.
past, he's had. But this time, the guy who was investigating, the sheriff who was investigating the accident, said, yeah, there were no signs of impairment. Right.
Other than the fact that he just can't drive.
He can't
Yeah.
drive.
Right.
So obviously he needs a new driver.
Something happened. I'm telling you right now.
Tailor-made Sim 2 he's got, by the
That's
way, in
it.
the back.
See, what do you
If
think
you want
happened?
one.
If you want one, order from Craig Bennett at ...
I don't know. I don't like talking out of my ass because I wasn't there. But something happened very, very early in that morning. He was there to do some kind of show. I don't know what. I don't think it was a golf thing. I think it was some production thing.
Right.
Something happened where
PeekskillMugs.
because I love the TMZ. Like that's my CNN. But so I read it every goddamn day. So something happened where one of the workers saw him basically storm off like 7:15 in the morning, something like that.
Pissed
angry
or
storm
something.
Pissed off.
Yeah. Well, I think because his Uber was late. I really do. I think the rent-a-car, or not an Uber, but the rent-a-car
I don't know.
arrived late.
But he basically just like screeched his tires like out of the parking lot.
Chirped out of
like
there.
a mat. So he was having some kind of fucking tantrum.
Yeah.
Right.
And then just went off the goddamn cliff.
Surprise,
and it's like, you know
surprise.
what?
Literally.
Yeah.
He's an asshole.
I'm just thinking that he doesn't realize the power of the Genesis, the horsepower, and just chirped right off the side of the road.
Yeah.
It's
It's almost like the CEO of Segway.
I mean,
Boom.
the
He went off
oh
the cliff, too.
right, yeah.
Dude.
Holy shit.
Dude, he invents the Segway and then dies on a Segway off a cliff in London.
Oh,
Come on.
fuck that guy.
All right, back to Tiger.
Back to Tiger. Is he ever playing golf again? How about that?
right back to Tiger.
I mean, compound fracture. We're talking bones popping out of spots and
Yeah.
things. I don't
Yeah,
want
that
to
was like
like.
a Joe, that was like a Joe Theismann moment.
And a crushed
Except
ankle.
it wasn't on football field. It was a car rolling
Well,
down
Yeah,
the hill.
they,
But the
instead of
bo-
Lawrence
And
Taylor
Lawrence
on his
Taylor-
leg, it was a car.
Lawrence Taylor ran him off the road. Actually,
I'll take the car in that situation, maybe.
that's what it
They
was.
got that fucking they got to rebuild his leg like fucking RoboCop, and
Yeah.
RoboCop wasn't very flexible.
Well, you think he's going to be good at golf if he plays again?
No.
Or they have to disqualify him?
No, he's fucked.
Yeah.
Well, if he plays in
He's
the
not.
senior league, though,
He could play on one leg in that thing.
yes.
He's
He-
playing
So do you
against
think he's
chuckleheads
actually
like you.
coming back?
Do you think we could beat him now?
No.
no.
Probably not.
Damn.
He could have lost both arms and we still wouldn't beat him.
It's true.
It's not. Yeah, I mean, it's not like the movies, like like fucking Captain America, like Winter Soldier gets his fucking arm ripped off, and they build him a robot one that's like super strong. Like, it's
They don't-
fake.
Vibranium does not exist.
It doesn't exist.
So he can't go to Wakanda.
Vibranium doesn't exist. Adamantium doesn't
Yeah,
exist.
no.
It's all bullshit.
Maybe
He's
it
not
doesn't
coming
exist.
back
now.
better.
Are we
No.
talking about Tiger Woods? Or what
We're
are we
talking
talking
about
about?
Tiger Woods' leg.
We
That
just
leg.
we made Tiger Woods into the Winter Soldier. That's what happened.
Tiger Woods Winter Soldier.
Is he going to
Or
lose?
Wolverine.
He's
Something-
got more.
something happened
He's got more.
Fly to Wakanda.
Yeah.
He's got more surgeries coming up, right? He's
Yeah,
gonna have
probably,
surgeries
yeah.
for
In the next couple weeks.
the next
and-
couple
and maybe
years.
infection. That's what they're afraid of. But again, he has the best doctors in the planet.
Yeah. If you get an infection in one of his doctor's places, like, I'm never
Yeah.
going again. I'm not going to no doctors.
He is not getting staph infection at his hospital.
No,
No.
definitely not.
Not
But
happening.
is he coming back? Absolutely not. I would say he's
you
not
know,
coming
give
these
him
back.
kinda
5
things tend to
years.
happen
Right.
where he comes back, whether he plays well or not. He'll
Yeah.
try
Give
to
him 5
attempt.
years to
Oh,
get
he's
to the
gonna be
Champions Tour,
horrendous.
like the Senior Tour.
Some shit's
How many days has he been in the hospital? How many days?
A week and a.
Who's
Maybe
what?
just under a week,
Yeah.
maybe.
What was it,
did
Monday
he
or
get,
Tuesday?
did
that's
he get
happened,
any
right?
nurses' phone numbers yet?
Sure, he did.
That's a guarantee he did.
Well, that's what he should
God.
have been doing. Some of these girls should have been driving him. Like, get the Denny's way just to drive him around.
Yes.
Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
So the one he left the voicemail to?
Pay her $5,000 a week. Drive me around.
The one chick, remember like the,
Oh,
famous,
how
the one
is
who got
that?
really famous with Tiger? That whole
Yes.
thing? That chick ended up marrying a dude I know I used to work with.
What?
One of
outta
my clients.
here.
Yeah. Guy used to play for Penn
Really?
State. Yeah.
Wow.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, they got
Girlfriend
divorced
gets-
too, though. So
Girlfriend gets around.
She's back with Tiger.
she might.
Girlfriend gets around.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, in all seriousness, though, like you never like to see something like that happen, especially like an icon like that people. Yeah, he's had his
questionable
story
moments.
B of his life.
Yes, he
but
has.
Not
you
a lot
never
of
want
people
it.
like Tiger.
Yeah,
He's a
he-
fucking asshole. Fuck him.
Yeah. There you go.
True.
I'm on TW's page.
All right.
I actually bet one of my guys down at Metro North that he would never win again, and was hoping that happened.
Jesus, Jack.
And
That's you were
that's-
hoping that he got no car accident?
I mean, I'm not saying that. Jesus
Well-
Christ, Jack.
I know.
Shit happens.
This guy. Oh my God.
Actually, the happiest is Jack Nicklaus right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He goes,
He's like
Damn.
18.
He took him in his death pool.
yeah.
Oh, you
We'll
hold
get
on
to
there,
that. We'll
buddy.
get to
Yeah,
that
we'll
later.
get to the decimal. Oh,
Oh
boy.
yeah.
All right. I mean,
He
of course.
was.
Right. Right.
Yeah, Tiger Woods was great for the sport.
Right.
Yeah, he
But
he revolutionized
he
the
didn't-
game.
yeah, he
made
did.
it current for,
For
younger
uncouraged,
generation.
yeah,
To
absolutely.
watch golf. Without Tiger, golf's
But,
a whole
yeah,
different thing.
He's no Arnie Palmer. He's no
Right.
Jack Nicklaus. No, not even close.
And that's Mitch in the
I kinda
background in case
disagree.
you guys
He's-
see us like
he's definitely
talking
those
to
guys.
nothing and you can't hear us. Mitch
Right.
is throwing
Yeah.
some science back there.
I'm trying to learn how to be a substitute.
He's trying to learn how to be a substitute.
All right. Well, seriously, Tiger, get well. Because I know you're a rabid fan of the PeekskillMugs podcast, which you can find on YouTube. If you search PeekskillMugs, subscribe, and you'll see all of our unbelievable content. You can binge watch us.
That's
All
right.
one word. Get to-
Actually, I
get
think
to
this
do
is
that.
episode 19. I think
Oh.
we're on.
Good number.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. And I think we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. All right. So, actually, guys, it's kind of amazing Tiger Woods to not die. Like, did you see the wreckage of that thing? Like, the film
good.
rolled over. But I got to be honest, though. Like, 2021 is not coming in, all that impressive. Like, we thought 2020 was bad. If you're a celebrity in 2021, you better be
Well,
I don't
updating
know.
that will.
well,
you
if
better
you're-
be.
If you're in a death pool, it's coming in hot.
I'm coming.
That-
I
that
was gonna say
noticed.
I was gonna
So
say we're
many.
coming in hot as hell.
Hot as
death
hell if you're in
pool.
those morbid pools.
A death pool. What?
But I do
I-
have a morbid
that-
curiosity with
yeah.
these death pools. Although I'm not in one, but
Some
I'm
pe-
always very curious. The first thing I think about when I see a celebrity die, I think about you guys first.
Yeah.
Who's got that person?
Some people actually don't even know
crazy.
what a death pool is.
Well, here's
Oh,
TW,
sure.
explain a little bit about what
he
it
sounds
is.
like he's going to be on the list soon.
all right. Well,
Maybe.
if
The COVID pool.
there's a million celebrity death pools like out there if you go on the internet. We didn't invent this shit.
No,
You
we
know?
didn't. We did not.
We did not invent this shit.
we just play it.
And I mean, take, like fucking
Not me.
Keith Richards has made every death pool since like 1966.
Well, those people. Yeah, those
You know
people
what I
lose
mean?
then.
Still
They
going
go-
strong.
They lose then.
So this was
They
just
lose.
it started out as originally when we were doing this thing it was strictly wrestlers because
They die
so
like
many
dime a dozen.
Steroid stuff and
just
everything.
just
Wear and
so
tear
many
and-
young crazy deaths, and
Absolutely.
I was involved in the business around a lot of time when I've worked with many dead people,
Right.
so
Right.
He's
it was
not a
made the
coroner.
list, there was a lot of drug abuse going on, but
Yeah.
so it started there, right? And it was just handful of us, you know. So, fucking it kind of evolved. There was this wrestler that they brought into WCW called the Renegade. Okay.
I remember him.
Now this guy was like supposed to be a complete ripoff of the Ultimate Warrior. They were teasing like they were really bringing in the Ultimate Warrior, and then they bring in some guy who was just dressed like him, and it was just awful. It was awful, right? So fucking the one year, like my buddy Pete, like he was so pissed off because he thought they were really bringing in Warrior that he was just like, I'm putting fucking Renegade on the list. Motherfucker ends up shooting himself.
So that counts? Like,
so that evolved into the Renegade wild card. You know, like
people
who the
under.
fuck? Like, oh my God, how do you call that? So that became the wild card category. So it evolved over the years. It was just a couple of us doing it, and then we stopped for a long time just because, you know, people moved away and stuff.
And there was no internet.
But yeah, and you know, but the conversation came up again, and there was a group of us like, oh yeah, you know, we should do that. And so this is actually like the third year that we're doing it again. So the way it works is that, as of right now, there are 13 people involved.
Lucky number 13.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And we
I joined this year.
we play for you know, a trophy. I made a trophy that's got a little Grim Reaper on it. You know, it's you know, it's meant to be lighthearted. Like, yes, it's morbid, yes, but you know the thing I tell people
lighthearted
is that
for the no-hearted.
It's I say this
Right.
First off, like, I mean, if my dad was a celebrity, he'd be on the fucking list. All right, so don't call me a bad person. Like, if my dad would fucking counted, he would be on the fucking list.
Like,
I think he's fucking flatlined like 4 times in his life.
He's a celebrity around.
He's a local celebrity.
Yeah,
but
he runs the
you
pool.
gotta make,
He runs the pool.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to.
He's no Larry King.
Well, here's the thing. If you look at, you know, the real definition of celebrity, like, it's pretty vague. Like, you know, it's like, you know, take somebody like fucking like Lindsay Lohan's dad. It's like, that's celebrity through association. So it's like, if something happened to him, yes, he would make, you know, the news. But is that really a fucking celebrity?
Right.
It's like, what do
right.
you do?
No, it's a fine line there.
So it's a fine line. You know, so it's pretty open.
I don't know.
It's pretty flexible in that sense. But then, so you have, basically, it's like, and you know, it's not meant to be a vindictive thing. It's not like you don't. It's not meant to be like, you know, like, I want this person to die. It's like, you're 105 years old, and I think you got a good chance of dying this year. You know. But then, so it's like you get each person gets a total of 25 picks.
Yeah.
All right. So the first 20 are just it's pretty there's not much regulations. They can be terminal, but you know, it's like you want your picks to be original. You know, because if you know it's too many to get them, it's not, you know, it's not worth it. But then you have your 5 wild card picks.
Right.
Those people have to be under the age of 60. That was a debate, because originally I was like, I wanted it to be people under 40, and then other people in the group were like, no, we got to push it up. So it's like, you know, you compromise. I always say it's the Grimmy Awards Council is a democracy.
The Grimmy Awards.
The Grimmy.
It's called the Grimmy Awards.
The Grimmy Awards.
Yeah.
Grimmy Awards. I like
Like a ghoul pool.
Yeah.
Like a.
So most of you are tuning out right now. But
I have a question there. Is it true that the Peekskill Brewery staff are banned from discussing the
She
Grammy
might be
Awards?
dying as she watches.
I think they're huge fans.
Wait, I have something relevant. I have a
Sure.
question
Yeah,
to
well,
ask.
talk to
Actually, because you guys are into sports, and I'm thinking about the Death Pool, right? Well, this year, because I'm scrolling in the morning, right, I've seen like a lot of NFL dudes dying. Dude, and I remember reading like 10, 15 years ago, the average age of an NFL player is in the 50s or something.
Yeah,
it's
that's
low.
So there's only
It
5 or
is.
6
It is
people.
low.
Are they celebrities or not? But
Yes.
would you know?
Athletes are.
But this year, I mean, I never really read the story, but I don't remember 6, 7 already in the last like 3 months.
yeah.
NFL guys that died like 50s, 40s, like crazy, like
young.
even younger.
Those blows to the head,
You
man.
guys have an answer for that? Like, what is?
I don't have them on my list.
I mean, I thought steroids at first,
say it.
like steroids or whatever.
Steroids,
CTE, all of it.
CTE,
Head,
brain
the
injuries.
head, the brain,
Just
Absolutely.
the abuse on your body. It's the same as wrestlers.
Yeah.
You know, they do so much abuse on their body. And then
They say
if it's
wrestling's
steroids
not
and any
real.
other
It's
kind
real.
of drug use that these guys get into post their
yeah.
careers, and a lot of these guys get messed
And
up.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
head
you can,
problem.
you can, you know, you can make steroids work for you. Seriously, if you're, I never took steroids. I never had a problem putting on weight. My problem was I ate too much. I wanted to be lean, but I never had. But I had a lot of friends who were built like fucking broomsticks.
Right.
And they would cycle, and you'd see the guy show up, looking like fucking Randy Orton. That's a guy. I mean, look, you don't think Randy Orton
him on
ever
the
fucking
list.
took steroids? Of course he did.
All these guys
yeah.
did some
Of
some
course
level.
he did. John
I think you
Cena?
should put Hulk
Of
Hogan
course
on
he
the
did.
list.
Yeah.
I know he did. We had a mutual friend who's now
Yeah.
dead.
John,
But
he didn't mean it. I don't want any more hate mail, Mr. Cena.
it's true. It's true.
Have you seen a picture of Hulk Hogan lately? I'm sure he don't look like the Hulk Hogan I remember.
But oh my god, he's had like fucking 9 back surgeries, maybe even more.
He's got like
yeah,
no
but not
knees
just
left.
that.
Yeah,
the
he's
steroids,
He can barely walk.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Most of
I'm
these
sure
guys,
he's a
this
mess.
shit they've done to their body is insane.
But
Yeah.
if you
Is it worth it?
there is a right way to do
Yeah, Hulk Hogan
steroids,
is.
but you
Yeah.
can't be mixing anything with that shit. Like you can't do steroids and pills. You can't even fucking drink. Like if you just do it
What
and
fun
you
is
don't
that?
overdo it, there's only a couple people who have really been able to pull it off.
Pull that off, yeah.
you
They
know?
all did it.
Like
I mean,
Andre
you
the
can
Giant.
do it.
There's no way he took
Undertaker
steroids.
was on
He didn't
Rogan
need
the
to.
other day talking about it.
Yeah,
how he
yeah.
did it.
Who
You know,
was?
But he didn't
Undertaker.
overdo it.
Oh,
You know, he didn't
Undertaker.
overdo it, but I mean,
Yeah.
that's a guy who beat up his fucking body pretty fucking bad.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Their schedules are so crazy anyway. They're doing the 2 live shows a week,
Oh,
and they got to
insane.
travel,
It's
and they're practicing. It's constant.
It was
They're like driving
crazier.
everywhere too, right?
Yeah, everywhere.
They used
It's
to,
crazy.
Their schedule back in the day was something like
Peekskill Middle School.
6
then on to-
days, then twice on Sunday. They would wrestle twice on like a Sunday. Like they would do an afternoon show and a night show.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, they were fucking
They
doing
had to
coke to
roid up.
wake up
And they had the
Yeah.
roid to keep themselves
and
going.
taking pills
Have
to go to sleep, and yeah.
Everyone's doing it, says Mark.
How do you think we're all here?
How did I
Steroids,
make
baby.
the carport?
Advil.
Coke in the morning, pills at night.
Someone said Advil and water. That's
There
how.
you go. Thank God I'm only drinking coffee.
Coffee, that's a
Oh,
drug too, by the way.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. All right,
Oh.
TW. That was some knowledge dropping like I've never heard before.
That was great.
Behind the
I'm glad you
scenes.
didn't miss
I've
it.
seen some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do
Look
you
at him, he's
do you
got-
have Hulk Hogan on your death pool?
I have. Oh God, I don't want to say who.
That's right, because we
Yeah.
may drop that.
I don't want to. I don't.
They'll be right
I
here.
don't want to hurt their feelings.
Are they here?
They're not here. I'll say this. I have
Does it
about
begin with M?
out of
And end with bit.
Hey,
out of like 25 picks, I think I have about 6 wrestlers,
Yeah.
and we're talking about years of both steroid and drug abuse.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say who.
Yeah, drop the.
Out
right.
of respect.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
So Scott
sure.
Hall, got it.
No,
Check.
but
No.
I got a friend of his.
Kevin Nash.
No,
But a friend.
Hitman.
X-Pac?
no.
Oh, he's not dead already.
No, he's
Live and
just,
kicking.
he's just banging China.
Oh, she's still.
No.
dead.
No,
She's
she's
dead.
yeah,
dead.
She's
So low.
finished.
You can't be doing
Right
that.
after her adult film
Oh,
release.
jeez.
Yeah,
On that note.
Wow.
Oh, she made a few.
Oh yes.
I watched them all.
Yeah.
I have not.
One Night in China, right? That was one of
Night
them.
in China.
That was one. That was
That's
the
the Xbox
first
one.
one.
That
was
was
the
like,
first,
well,
yeah.
that one was kind of like a scumbag thing,
right.
because fucking.
Speaking
Did
of
it on the,
scumbag,
on,
put
yeah,
that
did it on
out.
the low. But that was the beginning, though, right?
That
Wasn't that the
yeah,
beginning
Yeah,
of
yeah.
her budding
I don't
career?
Know, I don't know if he put it out or it wasn't. It wasn't like a.
It wasn't a mutual thing, like, hey,
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
A bit rough.
But she
Hey,
got
So,
a deal out of it.
apparently, you guys got to check that one out.
Oh, I
this.
like
One Night
that
in
one.
China.
was it? Night in
One
China.
Night in
That I've
China.
seen.
Oh,
Check
geez.
it out.
You know what? We're going to come right back with the trivia answer.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ almighty. All right.
I'm thinking.
Hope you guys enjoyed that last one. Woo, woo. Doozy. I mean, where's my flask? I might need something after that.
Yeah.
But, all right. We are
back to Tiger.
back to Tiger, yeah. Tiger-centric episode this week.
Big time.
All right. We're going to do the trivia answers right now. I hope you guys all made your
I
picks.
made my pick.
What was it, TW? What was the question?
What year
Tiger wins
did
first.
Tiger Woods win his first PGA tournament?
Okay.
Go in order.
Who's up first?
I'll take it first.
Go for it.
Speak into the mic. Pretend that you're
97.
Okay. 93.
Between 2 years. I'm going to go with 99.
I'm going to go with 1996.
96.
Chris got it.
All right.
Whoa.
99.
It's between 98 and 99.
That took a
So
while.
he was
You know what?
23.
He went
He
to
was
college
That's
all
what I was
4
figuring.
years.
I also
He
remember
graduated
That's
in
what I was
'97.
thinking. He was
like
Yeah,
21.
yeah. Nah, that
That's why I
makes sense.
picked
I also
90.
remember seeing him when he was like a kid on ESPN, and he wasn't that much old. Like I was a little bit younger than, but there was a special on him when he was really young, probably like 10 years old, or like maybe 12 years old, and I was like, I don't know, 9 years old, 10 years old,
No, but
I
he
should have
was-
taken
wasn't he
his
on
advice
Johnny
when he's
Carson?
saying it should have been
something like that.
Yeah, he was like
also
3
on
years
ESPN.
old.
He was on a big talk show.
Yeah, he was on Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson.
His dad
and
had
he
him
was hitting
on
the
there.
ball, like
Yeah.
whacking it, like, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like in a full
99.
swing.
Did it really
90.
take that long?
Yeah.
Tiger
I
was
thought
on
way
So he
fucking-
was
earlier than
24
that.
years old when
Really?
he won his
When he
first.
was
Yeah,
like,
think about it. That's
just
so
big,
pretty
dude.
amazing. to
No
win.
shit.
Yeah,
I had
but
no idea.
how he went from 1999 to 2001, the #1 player in the world,
Yeah, it was
for
quick
700
ascension.
days.
Yeah, yeah.
because that was
A lot of hot hookers.
I don't know if
That
they
was
were
his
hot.
downfall.
They were definitely
Yes.
Well,
hookers.
Denny's was his downfall.
Denny's voicemail was
Yeah.
his downfall.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
the dude left the cell phone when he went to go play cards with his boys, and then he got a 7-iron in the back of the head. How do you leave your phone?
Well, when you're trying to like
'Cause
bang
you're-
like 20 different women at the same
And
time,
he's
it's
also on the
difficult.
How do you
like-
leave your girlfriend a voicemail saying, "Hi, this is Tiger"?
The dude, all right. This show just transformed my thoughts about Tiger. This is not the first 3 times ever that he's been like sipped up or whatever, getting in trouble. These are the 3 times he got caught.
Obviously.
And again, Tiger, I know you're a loyal watcher.
Hey.
Yeah,
No offense, we didn't mean to,
not at all.
pry.
We
like
wish
that,
you well,
but
Bennett.
We wish you well.
We
Heal
can't,
up.
Right.
you can't throw like stones at a glass house. You can't like. We're all hypocrites in a way. I mean, I am personally that condemning somebody for bad shit where I did bad shit, and it's because you're a celebrity, it's like it's much harder on them. You know what I'm saying?
I still hate Tiger Woods.
Tiger, go fuck yourself.
I don't want
alright?
to change your mind, Jack. I've learned. I read
Differing
something the other
opinions
day.
on
I
the
can't
panel.
change your mind.
Guys,
the pounds.
we had
Everyone's
him.
entitled to their opinion.
We had him
Right.
locked in next week for a guest, and now you guys ruined it. Thank you.
He won't be here next week. Not at all.
Or, Phil, you just interview him.
It's like, "Hey, Tiger, are you friends with TW?"
And do you have that?
You won't be.
He won't be any longer.
Come on.
Oh my God. So that was fun. By the way, guys, what I'm sipping on today, if you guys haven't noticed, I keep cracking them open. The Peekskill Brewery, our favorite friends, obviously.
Indeed.
That's how we
Yeah,
got
they
the
are.
whole idea. Buy this hat. They got a bunch of new beers out. Train Delay is at 6.5% IPA.
Right.
This guy right here.
Good stuff.
It is probably
It's a good beer.
the best one they've come out. Man, this
In a while.
Train
That
Delay.
was a good one.
This Train Delay, like they've had a couple over the years. This one is the best one by far, and it tastes so good.
Yeah.
6.5%, pretty hoppy. I'm an
Pretty hoppy.
IPA guy. I
Nice
like the
to hop.
hops.
And a little fruity, right? There's some fruit in it,
Nah.
you said?
More
It does have
more
a
crispy.
nice bitter end, a
Right.
bittersweet kind of hoppy end.
Bittersweet,
It
as
has
in,
a
I
hoppy
wish I had
ending.
another 4-pack. Like
Yeah.
when
a
I
hoppy
finished that
ending.
last one.
Like a hoppy ending.
It's a hoppy ending.
Hoppy ending.
Yes, hoppy
Ah.
ending.
Hey, first.
Never heard
and
that.
Oh yes.
that might be us right
It's a
now.
hoppy ending.
hoppy ending.
So
Right.
that is this one right here, but we don't have the other one that's out now. It's that
The new
coconut
stout.
Poco
Coconut stout.
Loco,
Delicious.
Loco, right?
Poco Loco on
Named after
Poco
him
Loco.
From
Poco Loco?
Coco the movie, right?
Coco the movie, yeah.
Which is a great movie. If anybody's ever not seen that,
Haven't.
good movie.
It's actually
It's
watch
an
that.
animated movie, but it's
It's
actually
animated,
it's
but
a bit of a tearjerker. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, I
Really?
cried.
No, they make all those movies like
No,
that.
it's, it's animated, right?
It is
Yeah.
animated.
It's sort of like the skulls. It's sort of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Apparently, that's
check
not a
that out.
happy ending type of
Was it
movie.
a Disney movie?
Yeah.
It
Yes,
is.
it is.
Yeah.
Very good. And
Mm.
and that's our send off to Brian.
Oh,
Oh, that was
okay.
almost a low blow there, Jack. What? Almost a low blow.
Well,
And then next week, they have Peekskill Brewery collaborated with
I
Two
love
Villains.
Where are you,
brewery.
Brian?
What's that? Do we know where that brewery is?
That is across the river from
Okay.
Peekskill. So over in, what is it, Rockland County? Is that what that is? Rockland or Orange?
Is that what that is?
Is that where you're from?
Disrespecting
There's a
Rockland
rock.
County.
Yeah, he's a rock.
Wow. Go back over there. We'll send you on a.
yeah.
We'll send you on that lead.
Hey, I'll
Send
go
you
back
over.
any day.
Yeah, they're doing. That's crazy cool because Peekskill Brewery does a lot of sours. So they're making the sour portion. There's going to be 2 4-packs. They're doing that sour version, and then Two Villains is doing the sweet version. So it's like if you guys are into, those the sour beers, and you're into like something a little different, not as heavy as like IPAs and stuff like that, definitely check that out. They'll be out next week. You can get them both at Two Villains and at Peekskill Brewery. So check those out. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'll give him a try.
Absolutely.
I'm a higher standard fan, but you can't drink too many of those.
Phil's
Those
higher
are-
standard.
Yeah,
Phil also has a hollow leg, so
Yeah, you hear sloshing
all
around
that
here.
higher goes
Actually,
into
that's
there.
what I want to
Sloshing.
see. Actually, you two having a
Trying to have a
drinking
little
competition.
release.
Slosh
Are
out.
you kidding
That's
me?
how
I've never met
Open
two
little bla-
people that can drink more beer than you two.
No, and again, God, Dad. He's kidding.
Yeah.
He's joking.
Mom,
Jesus.
go like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Miss Eva.
He's
Well-
talking about ginger ale.
Let's just say, thanks again, Buffalo Jack and Kathleen, having us back in the carport. Because
Yeah.
I love the carport.
Today was
Carport
a
is
good day.
the spot.
Awesome.
Our port's been big.
Mark, thank you for dealing with all our nonsense, because
Yeah.
this is going to be a while.
Yes.
Edit all that crap.
And where the fuck is Todd?
Yeah, what the fuck? Where
We
the
got
fuck
no
is Todd?
food. We got no food from
Been no
Todd.
food for weeks.
Come on,
where
Todd.
are you?
Someone
We're starving.
Someone called Todd and
Starving,
deliver a
Todd.
pizza or something.
Oh, Mitch, thanks for coming in.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. One of these days I'll go out front. I just want to make sure I got my.
You did once.
I came in pretty hot today.
Yeah, he came in hot, all
I don't
right.
know if you remember that one.
That was on Halloween in Todd's garage.
Yeah,
and
yes.
he came in hot.
I'm just saying,
Oh, it was
TW,
hot.
thank you so much for enlightening us on dead celebrities and such.
Sure.
And let's
I had a great time today.
and let's go Al Roker.
Wow.
Just say it.
I'm going to send it up
More
to Jack to
curiosity.
get us out of here.
Peace, love, respect. Boom.
Just
We're
off
out.
Al Roker.
Thank you guys.
Bye.